Good morning, gardening friends. Today is Sunday, the 16th of February, and it's a beautifully sunny day. We had a storm pass us by last night, or pass over us. Turned out to be not as bad as predicted. It was mostly just rain. We got about an inch of rain, and it's beautifully sunny right now, but the temperatures are dropping. It's in the 50s, and it's going to get lower as the day goes on. You can see it's a little after 9. Not a lot has changed since Valentine's Day, Friday. However, as in a garden, there's always something in bloom or something you've missed. So I thought we'd do a quick walk around and see what we can find. First off, you can see the blossom has finally opened on the Christmas cactus. The amaryllis has not yet opened. And the hyacinths have gone by. I'll be replacing them later today. Let's see where Mimi is. I have a sneaking suspicion, I know. Mimi! Are you sleeping? Yeah? You going out? No? The other reason I wanted to bring you in here was my desert rose. It looks pitiful. It lost a lot of leaves. And I Googled it and read a little bit about desert rose. This is my first year having it. And found out when it goes dormant, it is normal to lose a lot of its leaves. So I may not have killed it. It's just dormant and it's losing leaves like hopefully it will do every year. I did bring in the daffodil. Put it next to my computer. They're predicting cold weather again this week. Thursday morning, it's supposed to be in the 20s again. Every other day should be above freezing, but nearly. So, or night, I should say. So we will have to bring in the tropical things again. The potassium looks good. I will be weeding it later today. Or maybe tomorrow. Have to pick up the trash. That needs weeding. Well, what happened is the winter rye got into the flower beds. So it just needs to be cleaned up a little. All of this needs to go. The oxalis. And I have leaves. I'll be putting leaves down, which will help protect some of the new growth on the bananas. I did notice, I didn't mention it, but you can see here that this Mediterranean fan palm has suffered some winter kill. So I will be cleaning that up. But I'm going to wait until all dangers of frost are gone, because even dead leaves will help protect the main stem. And I'll clean them up in the spring. Of course, Royal Velvet is still looking beautiful. I counted today, and I have 20 camellias, 15 different varieties. And the only 2 left to bloom is this one, Butterfield Yellow, and this one, which looks like it's in bloom. Yay! This has huge flowers. These are smaller, but normally they're twice that size. The cold has stunted them. But they're still in bloom. This one is still in bloom. Not bad. I believe they started in early November, and they're still in bloom now in late February. I anticipate the yellow blooming in March, so that's not a bad show. Winter rye is still doing well. It does take something to get used to that crepe myrtle. It's been large ever since I've owned the house. So that's the lowest it's ever been in 30 years. But it will grow up. I will probably replant this rosemary. I don't think it's going to come back. Lavender, still doing well. That one. Not all of them, but that one is. This, what is it? Jasmine got hit by the frost, but I'm sure it will come back. Cordyline, I don't think so, but we'll see. Pieris japonica. I love, love, love that plant. It's looking nice. I should say I am persistent, if nothing else. I have tried to grow Pieris japonica for 30 years and have failed remarkably until I finally found the right spot, and that is on the north side of my house. And this has been here now, I think, for 5 or 6 years. So the key is finding the right spot for the right plant. Queen Bessie, still in bloom. And these are really just looking spectacular. I love that watermelon pink. And of course, I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The dianthus has really started blooming this week. And the alyssum is starting again. It's slow, but it is starting to bloom again. Look at the leaves on this bougainvillea. When I took it out of the garage a couple of weeks ago, it was absolutely bare stemmed. And now look at it. I will bring it in for the frost. From the frost. Back in here, I don't show this very often. But this area is still looking good. Still has the Kimberly fern. I did bring it in for the real cold weather. When it gets into the 20s, I bring it in. Just near 30, I'll leave, or 30, near freezing, I'll leave it out. It's protected by the camellia. Back in here, all looks well. My other Pieris japonica. Again, love, love, love those flowers. I wish they had a scent. And you can see here that the new leaves flush out red. Hopefully you can see that. So it gives you a couple of different colors, depending on the time of the season. The Fatsias are still looking well. The cold weather didn't seem to bother them at all. This palm, since we shaped it up some, is looking good. That's my, what's it called? Serenoan repons. Which, if you read about it, does not form trunks. I repeat, does not form trunks. Guess what mine did? Ooh, just noticed buds on my blueberries. They've got all kinds of buds. Yay! I'll have blueberries this year again. My bottle brush tree is still green. It's a little worse for wear. You can see, if you look closely, daffodils are coming up. Here's some more in bloom, in bud at least. And here's one in bloom. Forsythia's looking better, the blossoms. Forsythias will be beautifully green in a zone 9A, but the blossoms are a little lacking as opposed to up north. They're thicker up north. However, this is not bad. Forsythias are extremely easy to propagate. If you trim them when they're green to shape them, and you have any pieces greater than a foot, you can put them in water and they will root, and you can plant them. Or you can stick them in rooting hormone in sand, wet sand, and they will root. Or you can cut woody stems. If you've got crossing stems and want to prune something out, cut it, just stick it in the ground. And chances 9 times out of 10, it will grow. So they are extremely easy to propagate. There's another one back here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does have some flowers. The flowers need a cold period in order to bloom well. So we don't always have that. My peppermint stick camellia is in bloom. And here you can see how it's reverting to the solid color. But it is pretty. After frosts are done, we will cut back all of these cycads to the nub and also clean up the ferns. But until frosts are done, the dead leaves do protect the stem. Still have my snowflake. I clean these out of the winter kill, and you can see the, what's that stuff called? I forgot. Green stuff is growing around it, filling in nicely. Here I potted up a pot of tulip bulbs. I had refrigerated them. Oh goodness. This is what they are. Texas Flame. I normally don't bother anymore. I used to years ago do hundreds of tulips in the refrigerator, but they're too much of trouble. And in any event, these were on sale, so I bought them. You can see I had them refrigerated since 11/13, so they've had 3 months in the refrigerator, and now I potted them up and we'll see what happens. You have to be particularly careful with tulips that you don't expose them to any ethylene gas, which is produced by fruiting things like apples, oranges, and I found out one year by accident avocados, because what the gas does is it will kill the bun inside the bulb, and so you won't have any flower. And that's annoying after refrigerating them for 3 months, needless to say. So I tried it. I figured it was cheap enough. Let me give it another shot. But there you have it for today. It is a beautiful day. Oh, these I think I already showed you. This is the species Amaryllis, as is this, that I will be bringing in this week. Cyclamen, still doing well, still sending up buds. So there you have it for the day. I'm losing my voice again, but that's because I just took a pill, and it takes a while to kick in. But have a beautiful day. If you can, get out in your yards and enjoy the sunshine if you have sunshine. If not, snuggle up with a good book. Take care till next week.